We're here live here in Oklahoma, drinking our sweet tea and our apple pie, boy. Oh yeah, boy. We're gonna make some apple pie. We're gonna make some apple pie. Make some sweet tea and apple pie, buddy. Apple pie and sweet pea. Where's my mama cooked you, boy? Hey, welcome to Marching Memory Cinema. That was an interesting little introduction here. I only got a few minutes, so we're just going to spend some time on something I want to talk about. And I think I've already talked about it, but let's just do... Oh. Watching that work. Watching that work. Watching that work. Working hard and watching that work. Taking care of business every way. Okay, anyway. That was interesting. So, a little preview. I want to show you guys. Southman's going to make an appearance. If you see my Southman series, he's going to make a little cameo in the Fallout film. It's not really Southman, but it's like a guy that's named Southman, and it's pretty funny. So I'll give you a little preview here. I'll practice it. So here's the lines. He goes, "Hi there, my name's Southman. Thank you for allowing me, Willie Rogers, to play on Okie News Radio here. I'm gonna be singing. I like to fart the world on I like to light the world on fire here. Okay. Here I do it. I'm working on getting my voice ready for it. Okay. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to light a fart in your heart. The light in your... And then... So, you'll have to watch the film. We have some good, funny moments with it. And, it's a Fallout film, so it's not all serious. We got to have some, crazy humor stuff in it. So, if you're just watching this, and you should go back, and it's just hilarious what we're talking about. But I'm excited about the Fallout film. I want to kind of give new progress on it. We are 50% done, I would say, somewhere around there, 50% done of the filming the film. And it is very likely that the film will be filmed in this year, and you're not going to unfortunately see it released until probably 2026. I just don't want to put a timetable on this. It will just be done when it's done. Speaking of that, other news, Fallout Breaking, if you even know what that is, you've heard of Fallout Nuka Break. They have a sequel, or kind of like a spin-off sequel called Fallout Breaking, and it looks really interesting. And it's about the main character, Twig. And it's like a continuous story about Twig later in the future, and he's more weathered and stuff. Well, I just heard Fallout Breaking, their latest update is that they're making good progress because he's got himself a video editor that now is doing his editing. So that's a good news for Fallout Breaking, the Fallout Breaking web series, Fallout web series. And he said it's probably going to be coming out here soon, but he can't put a date timetable. From the start, when we started this film, we kind of did put a date, but we never really made it specific. You've seen some of my little teasers kind of imply maybe there's a Pacific, but I'm just so vague with that. And so what I'm really meaning is we're filming. Everything's in production stage, and in post-production, that is editing, will probably come next year. I don't know. You get the picture. I talk in circles sometimes. But we're working on that. And the coolest thing, I just filmed literally this weekend. Oh, and Monday was so amazing. We have a character, and I've seen it. He's called the Ranger of the Buffaloes, and we call him Kaz. That's his nickname. But Kaz does an amazing job. His outfit, his cosplay outfit for the Ranger looked like sharply awesome. And it fits the lore of the time period of the film, and everything was just so good. The scenes were great. There's a few things about the scenes that I'm disappointed in and even sad about because we were in a hurry, and just kind of some of the talking dialogue scenes were kind of like bad shots. They just don't look great. That's a little disappointing, but I think we'll make it work. And we'll make it. I've actually been telling Kaz, who plays the Ranger, can you like take your phone and record two more little things for me, like the back of the sugar bomb prop that we used in one of the scenes, or like his pistol, and some of the wording, because I realized we didn't get some good shots of it. So that's good news. One news is we have that done. And then I want to talk about real quick here, where are we on releasing stuff for this year for 2025? What kind of content that you're going to be seeing? One is you're definitely going to continue to see some of our short stuff we're sending out, see little quick seconds a minute. I just don't want that my subscribers get narrowed in and hooked into these little short stuff. I know that that's some reason why people subscribe, but my channel is not really about shorts, like super short YouTube shorts. It's really about a whole film, like a whole story that you got to sit down and watch and spend some time with. And that's really what the channel's about. So I will put out more little previews and cool little stuff. I am gonna have a preview or another teaser trailer that's more like an actual story kind of for the Fallout Chosen One film, which is going to be pretty cool. It's going to center around Nuka-Cola, so you'll find out. It's kind of cool what I filmed, and that was technically supposed to be for Christmas, but I guess I'll just release it, outside of Christmas time, or I could wait. I don't know. So that's one thing I'll release this year, but I'm also working on the Black River series. I've already put out the episode 1, and I'm not going to really do much with episode 2 yet because there's supposed to be another story within the Southman's not Fallout, by the way. It's a totally different universe, post-apocalyptic, its own thing, right? But it's still apocalyptic, and it's got its own lore and universe. It's kind of cool. But Black River series, after I've already released the first episode, and I hope you like that. It's kind of mysterious and confusing. But there's going to be another film in between that called Seeker. And it's another spin-off side story about the younger brother of Westman, which you got to look up in my channel. I have a playlist called Southman Spinoffs, and Westman was actually a short film that I did, was kind of interesting. I tried to film it like the movie 1917, where it's like a one-shot, take kind of thing. It wasn't definitely one shot. I didn't able to film it like that, but that's what I attempted to do, So, so basically that's pretty much what I tried to do is, I tried to film it like that. So, but you can watch Westman, see how that ties into the brother. It gets confusing. I actually need to eventually release probably a video showing the timeline, the complete timeline from order to end. I have a document for it showing the Southman universe from like the beginning to the end. The Black River series introduction kind of tied on that, like had a little highlight, which was interesting, right? It kind of catches up. But I need like a timeline so you guys can have a little quick video or a video you can watch where you can see like the timelines. I might break it up in different parts so you can kind of see the universe as a whole and you can follow it. But that will be one I release. Is called Seeker. And then I plan to, of course, keep working on and filming the Fallout film. And I hope to actually I didn't have this, but to start working on Black River episode 2 and get episode 2, even perhaps episode 3 out as well for this year. that way we're down to only one last episode of the series, because Black River spinoff series is a short series. It's only like 4 episodes. And so, but being like the third one and fourth one are kind of like long in minutes though. So I guess you could equal that maybe for 2 episodes total. I don't know. It just depends on what happens when I start editing it. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming for this year, for 2025, of stuff I'm editing, per se, right? And I have been debating back and forth, to be honest with you guys. I don't know. We pretty much lost everybody. Now we're 0, but so I don't know if this really matters. But I think I think I made a good point, and I think we're gonna. No, looks like either we got bad internet or something's happening. But I actually have a question, and I don't know if you guys want to comment or not on this, but I'm still debating whether the Fallout film, should it be a film, like a one, should the Fallout thing be a full on just one film, one long film, about 30 minutes to more, or should the Fallout family be a film, or should it be a series? And that's been the thing I've been debating. Should it be a film or should it be a series? Be a film or should it be a series? Because the series would be interesting because it would break down the stories as they go, because we have already filmed a lot of stuff. Or should it be a film? And I'm still keep going back to film, even though it would be a long film. I'm still going back to film because the Fallout film is supposed to kind of, of course it's fan made, so it's head canon, it's fan canon. It's not official canon, but we're trying to kind of bring like an ending or a closure or some type of conclusion. You'll find out which one, but a conclusion to the Chosen One story. I kind of felt like reading up and researching on the Fallout 2 game that the Chosen One's story is kind of open-ended. I mean, it's kind of a good story. He kind of ends up becoming, I guess, the next elder of the tribe, but that's about all we hear. And so I kind of feel like the Fallout Chosen series is more like, our film is supposed to be like kind of bringing a closure to it. So should this be a film or a series? Because I've been really debating about it. If we did a series, it's possible that the stuff I've already filmed I could release an episode of Fallout Chosen One, the series, right? And I could actually probably, maybe not right now, but like we're very close that we could make like one episode and then throw it out there. Oh, there's the first episode of the Fallout Chosen One series. Or should it be a film? Because I keep going for a film, guys, because I like the idea of this being one story I tell. I don't drag it out. It's not something going on. But, and I don't know if it's really dragging it out as per se as the idea that I have so much to film, so much to do with this film, that and the script is, I think, about I want to say 7 acts. So it's huge, but it's not that huge. It could be more intense. It's almost like its length as episode 10 and 11 combined of the Southman series. It's about maybe that length of kind of the filming, so the story. But it's almost like, should I just break this up into a series? I'm still debating about it, but I just keep going back to film because I don't know. I feel like we just need to do one big epic story and kind of just, we did Fallout, we were good, unless we just want to span it out and make the channel known to be, it was the channel that did some Fallout stuff, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Share some comments. Should the Fallout thing be a Fallout film or a Fallout series? Maybe we just need to vote on it. Okay, don't mind your profile, huh? Okay, okie dokie. All right. Well, guys, that will be probably it today. Nope. There you in this. Yeah, you in it. Oh, there you go.